The swamp is for water. Swamp is for water. It is not for Amayuni, not for Rumonde, not for Marukwang, no.
Beginning this August, the Ministry of Water and Environment, together with the Ministry of Lands, will conduct a nationwide engagement with the district land boards, area land committees, and local council leaders. The exercise follows growing concern over the role of some local land administration structures in facilitating illegal transactions within protected wetlands.
These are the ones that participate in the selling and the signing of agreements, so people who are buying wetlands. This is one of the biggest problems.
The exercise further seeks to strengthen compliance with environmental laws and strengthening oversight at local level. The ministry says this is critical given that the weaknesses in land administration systems are orchestrated by illegal allocation and titling of wetlands.
We are planning to engage all these area land committees together with the Ministry of Lands. We have agreed on a joint program beginning August to meet and discuss and take them through the processes and the do's and the don'ts, especially as far as wetland transactions are concerned.
Notwithstanding, government is set to operationalize local environment committees across the country following the review of their operational guidelines. The committees had been largely inactive since the enactment of the National Environment Act 2019, limiting community-level monitoring, enforcement, and environmental compliance.
We are working with NEMA. We are finalizing our guidelines, the review of the guidelines, and we are going to refunctionalize all the local environment committees in the districts, in the cities, across the country. Now, after formation of these environment committees, we are going to induct them and give them the tools, hands-on tools, for them to participate in ensuring that environment and wetlands are well protected.
In the pipeline are plans to gazette all primary wetland systems, protection and management of both intermediate and tertiary wetlands.
Like Ruviji here in Kampala, Mayanja, Sezibwa, Mpologoma, Lumbuye, those big ones, those ones are in the primary category. Now, those ones we are saying, moving forward, there is no go. You don't touch anything there. Don't go there.
To restore integrity of protected ecosystems, at least 300 illegally acquired wetlands are up for cancellation. The titles were submitted to the Ministry of Lands by Ministry of Water and Environment.
We have submitted an additional 322 titles to Ministry of Lands for cancellation. And we are getting out many still in these urban areas all over the country. So whoever has an illegal title, don't waste time. You better produce it early before we get to you, because all of them are going to be cancelled.
Under the National Environment Act 2019, wetlands are protected ecosystems and any activity that degrades them without the required approval is prohibited. The Ministry of Water maintains that possession of a land title does not guarantee violation of any environmental laws. To beef up enforcement and environmental protection, the ministry has deployed a surveillance team working with security agencies to monitor Kajan's wetland.
The issue of wetland degradation, especially in urban areas, is compounded by the well-off-to-do people, because a poor person can never build in a wetland. So these are people who do things with impunity. Some of them are workers in government, and we want to expose them. We want to expose them. Once we get you, and you're a civil servant, you're a person who has gone to school, you're a leader or a politician who would be supporting us to restore, and you are doing it. So this is where we are now going. This is where we have reached now. So the biggest problem is impunity.
Kajansi wetland in the recent years became a hotspot for illegal encroachment following the rapid emergence of high-end developments. According to the ministry, Kajansi wetland has faced degradation mainly due to impunity.
Developments happen at night. During the day, you don't see people building. At night, people begin feeling these systems. So some of those in Kajansi were happening at night. But now, I want to tell you that we have got a team, fully resident at Kajansi Police, and they are doing surveillance day and night now. and we have stopped any illegal constructions as we speak now.
The 21-day restoration notices that were issued to the encroachers in Kajansi are yet to expire. Accordingly, the recent wetland records by the Ministry of Water indicate that northern Uganda has the highest level of wetland degradation, followed by eastern Uganda, western Uganda, and central Uganda respectively. This is attributed to agricultural expansion, poverty, land scarcity, and declining soil fertility in other regions, while rapid urbanization remains the leading driver of wetland loss in central Uganda.
But one of the main reasons that people say they are poor, and then secondly, lack of land. No land shortage has hit everywhere. Southwestern and eastern Uganda, even northern, the land holding is average per household is about 1.5 hectares. This is a very small piece of land. So the only available land is a what? Is a wetland. That's where everybody runs.
President Museveni has repeatedly urged Ugandans to stop encroaching on wetlands, emphasizing enforcement action and prosecution under the National Environment Act 2019.
We have been here for 4.5 million years. And these things came recently, the permanent buildings, vehicles. What was sustaining us were our swamps and our forests. Even when our level of science was very low, not so much, the swamps and the forests kept us here, and the grass. Now you want to destroy that, and you say you are a Ugandan? No.
The National Environment Management Act 2019, together with the National Environment Declaration of Wetland Notices 2023, provides legal protection for wetlands and prohibits activities that destroy these ecosystems. The Declaration of Wetland Notices 2023 classifies wetlands as primary, secondary, and tertiary based on their ecological characteristics and functions. According to the notice, all wetlands in Uganda are legally protected, regardless of their classification.
They are fully gazetted, and we have disseminated this information. All local governments, all cities, everywhere they have this information. So please do not buy a wetland. Wetland belongs to government. It is not free land.
While government is prioritizing gazettement of primary wetlands because of their critical ecological importance, secondary and tertiary wetlands remain fully protected under the law and will continue to be managed through the wetland management plans to ensure sustainable use and conservation. Susan Nawonga reporting for EBC TV.